Hey there once again, and welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I'm Nick, and in this character spotlight, we're taking a look at Yui. She is one of your starter characters. She is one of the earliest characters. She is a healer, and you're going to be using her for quite a long time. Now, this is one of those characters that's going to be sticking around with you for a very, very long time. Is she the absolute best healer there is? We'll see. It's definitely debatable, but let's get into her skills real quick. Her first skill is Flower Shot. It is a single target magic damage attack. It is nothing special, just a little bit of damage. It's not going to do any kind of huge anything. Everybody's got an attack, right? Her second skill is a physical defense for all your allies that is increased just a little bit. It's not really all that much, but it's something. It's meh at best. Her EX skill actually increases her magic attack power a pretty decent amount. And when you get her to that 5-star or 6-star, it increases that magic attack power even more, but also gives her a fairly significant magic defense increase for herself. So the EX ability, it keeps giving her magic attack power, but hopefully that translates into her heals, which I believe it does, because otherwise it's kind of silly, isn't it? All right, now her Union Burst is heal all. Yeah, it does what it says. It heals everybody. It's a pretty good heal. I like the heal. There is nothing special to this whatsoever. Until you get her to that 6-star. Now, if you get her to that 6-star, instead of just being called a generic heal all, it is Flowering Heal. Now, it's a huge heal for your entire party. I mean, with the exception of if your big tank or whatever is really low on hit points, it's going to max out everybody pretty much. And on top of that, the physical defense for all your allies goes up. The action speed, like a haste spell, is increased for all your allies, and it also puts on a small physical damage absorption barrier, which that'll get ate up really quick, and so quick sometimes you won't even notice it. But yeah, it goes from being just a basic heal to a heal, buff, protection, barrier. Lots of goodness in there. Awful lot of goodness in there. Now, she also has special equipment. Not every character has special equipment, mind you. So far, all the ones that I've done, well, this is the third, has special equipment. This is the Blossom Wish. Now, what that does is that little flower shot that she does that's kind of silly or whatever. It makes it do just a little bit more damage to where it's, actually maybe useful. I don't know. I haven't really noticed. But the thing is, it puts a physical damage debuff on the enemy so that they can't do as much damage to you. That can definitely be useful. All right, let's go over here and have her poke around a little bit. And you'll see just when she's doing these little attacks, you'll see this little pink ball go boop. It's silly, but that's what she does. But you're going to also see that she heals like often, sometimes. Okay, when you're using her early on, the downside of her is, of course, she's in the back row. Okay, she doesn't take much damage, and on her own, she doesn't generate her technique points all that much. Now, you see here that she's, generating fairly decently, fairly fast, and on this next wave, she's going to cast her heal right off the bat. But that's because she's getting hit. As she's getting hit, those technique points goes up. The thing is, if you have her in a proper group sitting in the back, chances are she's not getting hit, and her heal charge is really, really, really slow. And this doesn't matter if she's 1-star or all the way to 6-star. Her technique gauge Union Burst thingy does not generate very quick on its own at all. But if you put her in a proper group that has a little bit of TP increase overall, other characters, speed buffs, whatever, she's going to get there. And when she gets there, that's when it starts getting good. She'll start after the first time she casts it, you'll notice that she's going to start casting it faster and faster and faster and faster, because this big 6-star boost, only works with the 6-star, mind you. It gives her that TP increase, that action speed increase. So that's going to prove to be beneficial and generate that even more. So overall, is this a character? Well, obviously you get her right off the bat or whatever. There's no need to roll for her or anything. But is it a character you want to spend some time on? Absolutely. Abso-frickin-lutely. She's going to be a primary heal early on. She's going to be a primary heal at end game. And even in my Green Dragon guide that I have up, She, in my magic damage group or whatever, she's my primary heal, sitting in the back, acting all pretty and pink and with her flower rod thing or whatever the heck that is. But yeah, she is definitely one that you want to spend some time and effort on. So do not ignore Yui. She's way too useful of a character. Way too useful of a character. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. I appreciate every time you hit that little subscribe, that little like, that little whatever. It always helps out this channel. And I'm going to have to say that you're going to come across a lot of other healers that you can get, like Princess Kokoro being one of them. And Princess Kokoro is a very, very good healer. But I have to say that nobody really matches up to Yui in terms of pure, raw healing ability. She is going to heal the most out of pretty much anybody. So give her some love, make sure you level her up, and we'll see you in the next video.